Continue. Just go through your MOV that we did last week. I even also look at ways to read that okay. Which I am specifically asking you what I want तो हमारा जो है कि हम लोग विलेज चालू करते हैं
ज्योग्राफी लेक्चर का टाइम था बाहर निकाल देते हैं क्लास
अच्छा तो कोई
आधे घंटे पहले ऐसा उधर करके हमारे 7 बजे आ गए थे
Today we do actually scene 2 and 3 both chota hai and what scene 2 आधा हुआ था वही so the remaining part we did till till the time he is selecting the casket वो part ना oh what have we here I think वैसा कुछ है what find I here that dialogue just go through so beginning what we'll do from the beginning of scene 2 so first in the first page what is Portia trying to do?
Portia is trying to speak too much, expressing as much with him so that she can extend the time.
She can extend the time
and be with him. And she also had an intention that to make Bassanio wait for a month or 2 and then how to choose the right cast. Though she was forbidden to tell the right cast. Then Then
But Sammy was saying, I live up on the rack, and then she says, what do you have in mind that, you're on the rack? Are you saying something you wouldn't want to?
Right? She feared that the Vasanyo was not like in show affection to her.
Yes.
That's what she asked these words.
Yes. She's saying that when I supposed to speak anything. Okay, then Portia's dialogue of what kind of music will be played if he moves.
What kind of swan-like music where her tears will be waterly fed. And then for the right casket, she has to play two cornets, flourish of the cornets, like the king is really brown, because Portia was a princess. Like, therefore, and the second music was white.
Yes.
The
dulcet
sounds that the violin
in early in the morning in the bridegroom's ears on the day of his marriage. Okay, then she refers to him as Alcides.
Yeah,
the Dardanian wives.
Yes.
So what was the story of Alcides, boys?
Police rescued Parasoni, the unmarried daughter of the king of the Taurus.
What was her name?
Parasoni.
Ezion. She was the princess of the king of Troy.
So she was captured by
Troy and bolte हैं.
She was captured by the sea monster. So the king to ask help to the Hercules, and who has been also referred as an Alcide. He has been in written horses.
So here it was not an exchange of anything, but for the love word.
So Vasanyo is referred as the Hercules, and on the outside, and Portia is referred to as the Ezion.
And the Dardanian wives
are the Graciano
and
Nerissa and
all the others.
They are like the Dardanian wives who have tears in their eyes.
Yes. Why did the Dardanian wives have tears in their eyes?
Oh, they were feeling sad for the princess.
Yes, they were feeling sad whether the princess would be saved or not. Okay, then he. What's the time? 40. So, anytime you enter over, and you didn't even take permission before coming in, right? Did you come in? Then? How did you come in? So you come like that or without, first of all, a name? You come in without the permission of the teacher? You're some big Maharaja or what? That everyone will come early and you will come late and they'll give you a nice warm welcome. Then, where do you stay? Huh? So how do you come?
Car.
Who drops you?
My father.
So why are you late then?
My father was late.
So he should speak to your father. Please send your son on time. So it's because of your father or because of you? Very clearly. Very clearly, if you take your father's name, I will give a call to your dad and check with him. Okay, so I'll ask Rekha ma'am to give a call because you are frequently late. Today also you are. The time is 7:30. Maximum 7:35 you come, no? Okay, next time be on time. Not only for my class, for all classes.
And Mishra is coming.
No?
Mishra.
Where किधर क्यों?
I am cycle side.
चल हाथ गाड़ी से आएंगे. Next time I'm not going to teach anyone in after 7:35. Maximum is 35. So then Vasanyo. See, it causes disturbance. Now you are doing something and वो flow पूरा break हो जाता है. So he looks at the gold casket. So he gives the example of law, religion,
color, नहीं color नहीं वो
beauty, yeah.
Hercules, yes, makeup, the hair, the wig, and the Hercules, the beard of Hercules and the frowning Mars. And what
And the
else?
levers white.
And the middle.
Their livers white as gold.
Milk.
White, sorry, yes. And the snaky golden locks. No. तो ऐसे कर रहे हैं ना, वैसे कर और ओथ ले. हाँ, ऐसे कर रहे हैं ना, permission to come in. So say next time onwards I'll come on time. In time.
In time.
What in time?
Next time onwards, I will come in time.
Second time?
In time.
In time नहीं. Next time onwards 3 times. 3 times rule.
Next time onwards, I will come in time. Next time onwards, I will come in time.
You know the difference between in time and on time, no? क्या है? Either way, sit here. Why are you cramming them? Sit here. What's your hand? Oh yeah. Okay, so he gives all those examples. Okay, then the beauty scarf wearing an Indian beauty.
Yeah.
And then he calls it hard food for Midas.
And then
For silver, what does he say?
That is
common.
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 Pale and common drudge.
And
Plain man.
Like a slave.
Yes, like a slave that's just passed from person to person. Okay. So now,
for the like casting leaders, like it's true and does not give false promises. So
yes.
finally opens the lead
Thou paleness moves me more than eloquence. That's what he says for the lead casket. And now Portia is very happy, very excited. She says, let all these negative emotions that I have in me flee into air. क्या बजाओ तो? एक ही क्लास था तुम लोग का? बहुत आते क्या फिर ऐसे ही उठ के आ गया क्या नींद से? What now? You behind?
What?
Because of that, no? That gets late. गुम हो गया है. प्रेशर ड्रॉप भी गुम हो गया था. तो हमेशा सेम रीजन देते हैं क्या? प्रेशर ड्रॉप के लिए भी सेम चीज बोला. तो इसके लिए भी सेम चीज बोल रहा है. तो instead of saying I forgot to bring it, you will just say in for English you have no because you give the same excuse for pressure drop also. तो एटलीस्ट याद तो रखा कर कि मैंने कौन से टीचर को क्या बोला. You don't have anything. वो भी गुम हो गया, ये भी गुम हो गया. और तू बैठा है बिना बुक्स के. That is standard.
इससे पढ़ रहा हूँ ऑनलाइन पीडीएफ
वाह. तो फिर अभी ऑनलाइन पीडीएफ का प्रिंट आउट क्यों नहीं लाया? No, it's because of your dad. Because your dad, starts late to your tutorial that you get late and because of that you've not got the book also. ऐसे कैसे तुम लोग आते हो बिना बुक के? You've got? Everyone else has it. Attendance हे दोघांना absentence mark करायचा उशीर येत आहे. Sign fast. See, no pouch also. ऐसी बैग में dump करेंगे.
जल्दी जल्दी हो गया.
जैसे कि जल्दी जल्दी आया लेट आया और जल्दी जल्दी बोल गया. Okay, so now he has selected the lead basket. Okay, so who will read for Bassanio? Who has not read? You not read?
No,
We also not read. I read last time.
You read. You haven't. You read.
no, I'm so intentional.
My throat is pain. थोड़ी देर में.
Nah, so read softly. You don't have to scream now. So Bassanio, you read for Bassanio, okay? That's why I'm being very explicit about it. I'm not saying you are Bassanio. You read for Bassanio. Who will read for Portia?
I did last time. She hasn't read.
Ma'am, I didn't understand. Ma'am,
Okay, you read.
try now.
Oh,
कौन पढ़ेगा बोलो कर other characters Graciano, Nerissa, Graciano. He is not read, no? He is also not read.
उसको पैसा नहीं
हाँ?
उसको पैसा नहीं
करेगा पढ़ेगा जब you read for Bassanio you become read for Graciano.
इतना अच्छा रोल.
Lorenzo.
What fine line?
That's Bassanio. Who's reading? आयुष पढ़ रहा है कि तू पढ़ रहा है कि तू पढ़ रहा है?
तू पढ़ ले डिसाइड तो मैंने
हाँ, तू पढ़ रहा हूँ.
अरे दोनों
इतनी स्वीट आवाज है.
हाँ, सुनो ना, तुमको मत दो. अभी
क्या क्या?
Best.
हाँ
Please,
Come on, fast.
जल्दी कर, decide कर.
Fast.
किधर
Your page 92 minus 61. What? 90. Start reading. ये read कर रहा है.
Ma'am,
Wait, 1 minute. Start reading now.
ma'am, this is.
तेरे को ना कोई वो aside वैसा brackets का कुछ रहेगा ना वो तुम पढ़.
Ma'am,
So you read.
ma'am,
What
नहीं
fine
boy
line
का
है.
रोल boy को करने दो.
Their question counterfeit. What a demigod.
1 minute. He is also supposed to be reading. Read properly. If you were Bassanio, how you would have read? You don't know what fine line.
What fine line? Where Portia's counterfeit. What a demigod. Had come so near creation. Moved his eyes, or whether riding on the balls of mine. Seemed they in motion. Here are served lips.
Severed.
Parted with the sugar breath, so sweet a bar should render such to his friends. Here in her hairs, the painter placed the spider and hath woven the golden mesh to entrap the hearts of men. Faster than gnats
And G is silent.
cobwebs. But her eyes, how could he see to them, having made one? Methinks it should have power to steal both his and give itself unfurnished. Yet look how far the substance of my face dot wrongs this shadow. In underprizing it so far, the shadow dot
Limb.
behind the substance here the scroll,
Here's the scroll.
the continent and summary of my fortune.
He's reading the scroll. Bassanio only reads it.
You that choose not my view, chance as fair and choose as true. Since this fortune falls to you, be content and seek no new. If you be well pleased with this and hold your fortune for your bliss, turn you where your lady is and claim her with a lovely kiss.
Loving kiss.
Loving kiss. The gentle growth where lady by your lead. फिर ब्रैकेट में ऊपर
ठीक है, पढ़ लिया सबने, आगे बढ़।
I told my Lord to give and to receive like one of two containing price. Understanding that things he had done well in people's eyes, hearing applause and a universal shout, getting in spirit, still gazing in a doubt, whether those fields of praise please or no. So thrice fair lady stand I even know, as doubtful whether what I see be true, until confirmed, signed, ratified by you.
Okay. Afterwards, first I will explain this. So Bassanio has now opened the red basket and he says, what find I here opening the hidden basket? Fair Portia's counterfeit, fair Portia's picture, portrait. What if it means image, portrait, picture? What demigod had come so near creation? Demigod means like God. Yes. Just like God, had come so near creation. So what he is doing now, first he is praising the painter and then he praises the portrait, in the sense Portia. So he says what demigod had come so near creation. So here he is praising the painter. Move these eyes. So those that portrait is so real that there are some pictures you see when you turn to one side you feel that that person is looking at you. When you turn to the other side you will still feel that person is looking at you because it's made in such a way, right? So he's saying that move these eyes means are these eyes moving or whether riding on the balls of mine seem in motion. Whether because my eyeballs are moving, is it that because my eyeballs are moving, these eyes also seem to be in motion? Okay. So then he says here are severed lips, parted with sugar bread. Severed means separated lips. So the lips must have not have been closed in that image. They must have been parted, severed lips, parted with sugar bread. So sweet a bar should sunder such sweet friends here. Okay, so should sunder such sweet friends. So sunder means separate. Sweet friends means what are the sweet friends? The lips, because the lips are separated. So this it is parted. The sweet friends are parted by sugar bread. Here in her hairs. Now he praises her hair. The painter plays the spider and hath woven a golden mesh to entrap the hearts of men faster than gnats in pocket. So that painter has painted the golden hair so beautifully that it looks like a golden mesh, a golden web, okay, representing a web which would capture that web, that spider's net or the web would capture men faster than what insects would be caught in a cobweb. Okay? How could he see to do them? Having now he's talking about the painter. He's saying how could he look at those beautiful eyes to paint them? And he says that when he painted one eye of hers, it's so beautiful that he should have gone blind and he shouldn't have been able to even paint the other eye, the remaining part of the portrait. Okay, so he's saying, how could he see to them having made one? Having made one means having made one eye, painted one eye. Methinks it should have the power to steal both his. So that one eye was so beautiful that he should have lost both his eyes. To steal both his means to steal both his eyes. And leave itself unfurnished. Unfurnished means incomplete. means the painting, the portrait would have then been left incomplete because the painter should have lost both his eyes. Yet look how far the substance of my praise doth wrong this shadow in underprizing it. So far this shadow doth live behind the substance. So he's saying मैं इतना praise कर रहा हूँ, but still it falls short, the praises fall short of the real Portia. I'm still underpricing, I'm still undermining it. I'm not able to praise it enough. So far the shadow doth limp behind the substance, behind the real thing. Here's the scroll. Now he opens the scroll and reads it. You that choose not by the view. Not by the view means even go by
the outer
yes,
appearance.
even go by the outward appearances. What is written in the golden casket in the scroll?
All, no, is that all in hand?
No, inside.
Inside.
And what Morocco opened it.
Not all that glitters.
Yes, not all that glitters is not gold, and you have been told, and gilded tombs do worms in fold, right? So now he didn't go by outward appearance. You that choose not by the view, chance as fair and choose as true. Since this fortune falls to you, be content and seek no new, because now you don't need to seek for anyone else. If you be well pleased with this, means if you are happy with this and want your fortune for your bliss, then turn to where your lady is and claim her with a loving kiss. So if you're happy with your fortune, then you turn to Portia and claim her with a loving kiss. A gentle scroll, fair lady, by your leave. By your leave means now he's taking permission. He's not going to just go and kiss her, right? So he's being gentlemanly and seeking her permission. I come by note to give and to receive, like one of two contending in a prize, that think he had done well in people's eyes. So he's saying, I'm like the two people who are both contending for one prize. That thinks he has done well in people's eyes, hearing applause and universal shout, giddy in spirit, still gazing in a doubt, whether those fields of praise be his or no. So means he's saying, I am so much in shock, I am so stunned that I am not able to make out if I have actually won or no, but yes, I can make out from the crowd. Because I feel that the crowd is clapping for me. So that's when I realized that I might have won. So thrice fair lady stand I, even so, as doubtful, means I'm feeling thrice intense, three times emotional. So thrice fair lady stand I, even so, as doubtful, whether what I see be true, until confirmed, signed and ratified by you. Because confirmed, signed and ratified means I need your approval. नहीं वो he is being nice, he is being very gentlemanly. कंगाल का क्या हो गया?
हाँ मुझे वास्तव में ये आगे की तारीफ है।
वही
पर कर ही रहा था तारीफ।
हाँ वो वहाँ पे तारीफ कर रहा था कुछ ज्यादा नहीं but then it might have actually been so beautiful. Okay, now Portia's dialogue.
You see me, Lord Basilio, where I stand, such as I am, low for myself alone. I will not be ambitious in my wish, to wish myself much better.
खुद तो पढ़ नहीं रहा है, कोई और पढ़ रहा है तो देखो हंसने को आ रहा है.
For you. I will be trembled 20 times myself, 1,000 times more fair, 10,000 times more rich, that only to stand high in your count. I might in virtues, beauties, livings, friends, exceed account, but the full sum of me is sum of something which, to term in gross, is an unlessoned girl, unschooled, unpracticed, happy in this. She is not yet so old but she may learn happier than this. She's not bred so dull, but she can learn. Happiest of all is her gentle spirit. Commits itself to yours to be directed, as from her lord, her governor, her king. Myself and what is mine to you and yours is now converted, but now I was the lord of the fair mansion, master of my servants.
Mansion.
Mansion, master of my servants. Queen o'er myself, and even now, but now, this house, these servants, and this same myself are yours, my lord. I give them with the ring, with this ring, which when you part from, lose, or give away. Let it presage the ruin of your love, and be in my vantage to extreme wonder.
Madam, you have bereft me of all the words.
Yes.
Madam, you have bereft me from all the words. Only my blood speaks to my vein. And
Speaks to my vein.
My vein.
Speaks to you in my veins.
Speaks to you in my veins, and there is such confusion in my power as after some ovation failed, barely spoke, by without brains they dot appeared among the buzzing pleased multitude, where every something being blend together turns to a wild of nothing save of joy, expressed and not expressed. But when this ring parts from this finger, then parts right from hands. Oh, then be bold to say beside you there.
Okay.
This sounds.
मेरे सब होगा. Okay, that will be later. Abhi is done. So Portia, what is she saying? Now here in this entire thing, she's number one, she's saying that she's being humble basically, and she's saying that I am happy with the way I am. She's not, lowering herself in any way. इधर खो गया वही आँख खुले ही सपनों में खो गया आँख खुले ही सो गया bad शायरी my Hindi शायरी is bad. English poems are like that I read. Okay, so what was I saying?
She was being
So she's not, she's just being humble. She is not putting herself down. But then she's saying, I'm happy with the way I am, but I wish I was better than this for your sake. Okay? Then she's saying, but yes, although I feel I should be better for your sake, I still have a chance to improve, a chance to learn, because I am not that old that I cannot learn. There is still, I'm still in that phase. Like, usually younger children, we say they can be molded, like even children of your age, they can still be molded. Whereas once you grow up, your ideas, your ideologies are all more or less fixed. So then there are less chances of you changing. Changes obviously keep happening, but utna change possible nahi hota. And then she says, then she is committing herself to him. Again, her humility, where she's saying everything that is mine is now yours. So she's saying, you see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand, means I am standing as I am here, just as I am, though for myself alone, I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better. Means I would not be ambitious, means I am happy the way I am. जैसी मैं हूँ वैसे मैं खुश हूँ. Yet for you, I would be trebled 20 times. Trebled 20 times means trebled 20 times. Means 3 times 20. 20 into 3, 60 times. So I would be trebled 20 times myself. I would want to be 60 times better than what I am in all respects. 1,000 times more fair. More fair means more beautiful, more pretty. 10,000 times more rich, although she is already quite rich, but still she says that. That only to stand high in your account. Only to stand high in your account means so that you think highly of me. तुम्हारा impression मेरे बारे में अच्छा होना चाहिए. I might in virtues, beauties, livings, friends. Livings means wealth. So I want to be good in all aspects, exceed account. But the full sum of me is sum of something which to term in gross. In gross means in totality. What is a gross total? The sum of everything is a gross total. Okay, like you will have your subjects, your marks, okay, out of 100, 100, 100. So what will be out of the 600 or the 700? That would be the gross total. Okay. So she's saying in gross, what is me? I am an unlessoned, unschooled, unpracticed girl. That means she's saying that I am naive. Naive, we all know the meaning of naive, like innocent. Happy in this. Okay? She is not yet so old, but she may learn. Means I am still not so old that I cannot learn. Happier than this, she is not bred so done. Not bred so done means she is not yet so stupid कि वो smartly नहीं सोच सके. So bred so done, but she can learn. Happiest of all is that her gentle spirit commits itself to be yours, to be directed as from her lord, her governor, her king. Okay, so now what is she doing? She is, pay attention, I'm going to ask you questions on this later. So she is committing herself basically to him, and she is referring him as her governor, her king. Somebody who would have more power over her. She's giving him that authority. She's giving him that power. Myself and what is mine to you. Okay, so she's submitting herself and everything that is hers to Bassanio. And yours is now converted. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion. I was the owner of this fair mansion. Master of my servants, queen over myself, because there was nobody to rule over her, right? She didn't have a father, so she was like the supreme authority in that place. And even now, but now, this house, these servants, and the same myself are yours, my lords. I give them with this ring. So now she's saying everything. I myself, my mansion, and my servants, everything that I have is yours. And I give them with this ring. Now she is giving that ring, controversial ring. I give them with this ring, which when you part from, lose or give away. Which when you separate from it, lose it or give it away to somebody, let it presage the ruin of your love. That means let it symbolize the end of your love, the destruction of your love, and be my vantage to exclaim on you. Means then that will give me a chance and opportunity to accuse you, to blame you of something.
Advantage. Is vantage the small word of advantage? Short term.
Not really. Here it would be give me an opportunity. Something like, yes, maybe something like an advantage, but here we are not comparing it with somebody.
So
She doesn't want to have advantage over him.
So it works not short.
No. Advantage कब होता है किसी और के comparison में. But here she doesn't. There's no advantage concern. Yes, vantage point. But here you would say that it would give her the chance, the opportunity to accuse you. Now Bassanio says, "तू उधर, तेरा book इधर."
Read करके दिखा दो.
Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Means you have left me.
Please just
Which para?
Madam,
No, इधर नहीं.
पढ़ा था
So, madam, you have bereft me of all words. You have left me speechless. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins, and there is such confusion in my powers as, after some oration fairly spoke by a beloved prince, there doth appear among the buzzing pleased multitude, where every something being blent together turns to a wild of nothing, save of joy, expressed and not expressed. What does this mean? He is saying that you have left me speechless, and I am like that king, not king, beloved prince who's giving a speech.
To his people,
Yes.
and then they are praising him and telling many things. So
Yes.
there is a confusion who is saying what, but everybody knows that it is joy.
Yes, everyone is praising, everyone is applauding. Someone may say hooray, someone may say wow, someone may say great. So like that, there are different sounds coming when that prince has given his oration. Oration means his speech. But you can't exactly make out what they are saying. So that's why those words, this blend, being blend together. Blend means blending. हम लोग grinder में क्या करते हैं? Blend करते हैं ना. तो वो जो sounds सारे हैं वो mixed sounds आते हैं. You can't identify what each one is saying, but you can make out that okay ये लोग praise कर रहे हैं. Expressed and not expressed. So it shows you the expressed and unexpressed joy. But when this parts from this finger, so he is saying that my condition now is like that prince जो oration दिया है और उसको इतने sound सुनाई दे रहे हैं लेकिन वो identify नहीं कर पा रहा है कौन क्या बोल रहा है मगर उसको पता है कि ये खुशी के sounds है. So he says that but when this parts from this finger, then parts from life hence. If this has parted from my finger, you should understand that I am dead. Or then be bold to say, Bassanio's dead. I will never part with this tree. Sure, now where is it?
My Lord and Healer, it is now our time that have stood by and seen our wishes prosper. To cry, good joy, my Lord and Healer.
Graciano.
My Lord Bassanio and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that you can wish.
हंसने को क्या हुआ वो रीड कर रहे हैं फॉर बसानियो फॉर ग्रेशियनो हंसना कौन है तू सबसे कम तो तू ही पढ़ रहा था वो भी समझा नहीं बट स्टार्टेड रीडिंग एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू रीड दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम इट हैपेंड लाइक दैट couldn't make out only the person is reading ऊपर से हंस रहा है ध्यान दे नहीं तो तेरे से पढ़वाऊंगी ताकि your reading is very bad.
For I am sure you can wish none for me. And when your honors need to solemnize the bargain of your faith, I do beseech you even at that time. I may be married with you.
With all my heart, so thou canst get a wife.
Canst get a wife. Canst.
Thank your lordship, you have got me one. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid. You loved, I loved for intermission. No more curtains to me, my lord, than you. Your fortune stood upon the caskets there, and so did mine too, as the matter falls. For wooing her until I sweat away, and swearing till my very roof was dry, with oaths of love at last. If promise lasts, I got a promise of this fair one here, to have her love, provided that your fortune achieved her mistress.
Portia.
Is this true, Nerissa? Wait, क्या है? हाँ तो वो Nerissa है ना? Married, it is. Right.
It's all.
And you do Christianity, and you do Christianity means good faith,
Mean good faith.
Yes, faith, my lord.
Read, Bassanio.
Our faith shall be much honored in your marriage.
But who comes here? Lorenzo and
Read
his
this. Lorenzo and his name. Who will be Lorenzo and
Which is reading Suhali to
चल Charles too. अभी उसको खांसी आने लगा कुछ नहीं रीड कर जैसे देखो होता है अपना बेस्ट नीचे पर थोड़ा अच्छे से ट्राई करके लोगों को नहीं दे Okay, I'll explain to you all this part now. So Nerissa, what is she doing now? We are giving information about themselves. कि अब तुम्हारा तो हो गया सेट अब हमारा भी शादी होगा
बहुत पहले से करते हैं
हाँ So now Nerissa, what is Nerissa saying? My lord and lady, it is now our time that have stood by and seen our wishes prosper to cry good joy, my lord and lady. So basically she's saying congratulations to them. Then Graciano, my lord and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that can wish, for I am sure you can wish none from me. You can wish none from me means आप मेरे से good wishes के अलावा कुछ और नहीं wish कर सकते because I always wish good for you. And when your honors mean to solemnize the bargain of your faith, means when you plan to get married, I do beseech you, even at that time, I may be married too. Okay, so I beseech is actually I beg of you. So he's like being humble and he's saying that I pray that I would also be married at that time. When you all get married. Bassanio, Mr. Bassanio, with all my heart, if thou canst get a wife, if you can get a wife, because Bassanio is not aware of anything. So he's saying कि हाँ married होगा जब तेरे को लड़की मिलेगी कोई तेरे को लड़की मिली है क्या? Now Graciano is saying, I thank your lordship. You have got me. हंसता क्या है? You have got me one. So you have got me one girl. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid. Means you. अरे तुम लोग इतना क्या शर्मा रहे हो यार? Even this wife is like this.
मुझे लगता है
Yes.
So he's saying that there was that you saw the mistress, I saw the maid. So you saw Portia, I saw Nerissa. You love, I love. For intermission, no more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Means he's saying just like you don't want to wait like that, even I do not wish to wait. Your fortune stood upon the caskets there, right? Bassanio's fortune or whether he would marry Portia or no was totally depending upon the casket. So he says, your fortune stood upon the caskets there, and so did mine too, as the matter falls. So how his luck was also based on the casket. So
It was his Bassanio seriously right
अरे
casket.
बाबा 1% ये भूल से others don't know. First time you are not doing.
बोलते हैं
No. तो फिर नहीं समझा स्कूल में स्कूल अभी समझा नहीं कुछ भी स्कूल में नहीं समझा as if I'm assuming he's understanding now. अभी भी नहीं समझते अभी आधे नींद में भी समझ है हाँ so how did his fortune become
So if Bassanio chose the right casket, Nerissa already told to Cristiano that at the first place itself that if Bassanio chose the right casket, my mother will marry Bassanio, and also in fact if she get married, I will get married to you. Therefore, Bassanio's Graciano's luck was dependent on Bassanio's choosing the right casket.
if he would have chosen the wrong casket
Then she was not married.
yes then he would So he says, he said, and so did mine too, as a matter falls. For wooing here until I sweat again, and swearing till my very roof was dry, means with oaths of love, means I tried hard, I tried a lot. Till my very roof was dry means till my mouth was dry. I tried so much to convince her. With oaths of love, at last, if promise last, I got a promise of this fair one here. Fair one refers to Nerissa. To have her love, provided that your fortune achieved her mistress. Provided that your fortune achieved her mistress means provided you would marry Portia. Portia is now asking Nerissa, is it true? Nerissa is saying that yes, it's true. Bassanio. And you, Graciano, mean good faith? Good faith means he's asking his friend that are you serious about it or are you just joking? So, time pass कर रहा है या serious है? So, Graciano बोलता है कि I am serious. Yes, faith, my lord. Then Bassanio is saying that our fee shall be much honored in your marriage. Okay, so it will be an honor, it will be great to get married at the same time. Now, Graciano.
But who comes here? Lorenzo and his infidel. What and my Venetian friend? Venetian friend salary.
Saverio. Enter Lorenzo, Jessica, and
Lorenzo and
Saverio.
Saverio welcome hither. If that the youth of my new interest here have power to bid you welcome, by your leave,
With you.
I bid my very friends and counter with sweet Portia welcome.
Countrymen.
So do I, my lord. They are entirely welcome.
Lorenzo.
मुझे ही सब बताना चाहते हैं अभी मेरे को कौन
I thank your honor for my part, my lord. My purpose was not to have seen you there, but
Here.
meeting with Salario, my
See you
lord.
here.
But he did.
अरे पढ़ना ठीक से. See you
I
here.
have seen you here, but meeting with Salario, my lord, he did entreat me, passed on saying the
Me.
to come with him.
Okay, good. Now you read properly. Saverio. Who is?
Two hundred.
Oh, two hundred is last bench.
Two values there. Written.
What is his name?
Values.
I did.
I did, my lord, and I have reason for it. Senior Antonio.
Comments.
Him.
आगे भी पढ़ना, आधे में छोड़ देता है डायलॉग. Comments.
Him to you.
And he gives Bassanio a letter. Bassanio.
I open his letter.
और नहीं, and. और I open नहीं. And means before. वैसा और नहीं कर रहा है.
I open his letter. I pray you tell me how my good friend.
Saverio.
Not seek my lord unless it be in mind, nor well unless in my mind. His letter there.
And this is my mind name. He's talking about Antonio. His letter there.
His letter there will show you. Read the letter.
Bassanio opens the letter that is in brackets. That is not something that Saverio says. Now, Graciano.
Teresa, cheer your stranger, bid her welcome. Your hand salary you. What's the news from Venice? How brought that royal merchant good Antonio? I know we will be glad of our success. We are the Jasons. We have won the fleet.
Saverio.
I told you had won the fleece. That he had lost.
Lost. Okay, wait.
All training.
Where is coming from? Okay. So now Graciano is saying who comes here? Who has come? Lorenzo and his infidel. Infidel means referring to Jessica. Infidelity, non-believer in Christian faith, referring to Jessica, non-Christian. Who comes here? Lorenzo and his infidel. What? And my old Venetian friend, Salerio. So Lorenzo, Jessica, and Salerio enter. Bassanio. Lorenzo and Salerio welcome hither. If that the youth of my new interest here means if my newly acquired claim means if I have the right to welcome you, he's also taking Portia's permission because it's not his house, but now it is going to be his house. So then he's saying, if I have the permission to welcome you, I would like to bid you welcome. If that the youth of my new interest here have the power to bid you welcome, means if my newly acquired authority over this house has the right to welcome you, then by your leave means with your permission, Portia. Okay, with your permission, sweet Portia, I bid my very friends and countrymen welcome. Portia says, so do I, my lord, they are entirely welcome. Lorenzo is saying now, I thank your honor. Now Lorenzo is saying कि मेरे को खुद से आने का नहीं था, मेरे को सलेरियो ने force किया literally आने के लिए, तो मेरे को आना पड़ा. Okay, so he's saying, I thank your honor for my part, my lord. My purpose was not to have seen you here. Means I did not intend coming here, but meeting with Salerio by the way, I met Salerio on the way. He did entreat me past all saying. Means he was literally begging of me, trying to convince me to come. Past all saying nay. Means I could not refuse in any way. To come with him alone. Salerio is saying, I did my lord. So he is also accepting it that yes, I pressurized him to come. I did my lord and I have reason for it. मेरे अपने reasons है और reason क्या है? ये Signor Antonio ने ये letter भेजा है. Signor Antonio commends him to you. Means Signor Antonio sends him your greetings and he's at the same time handing Bassanio a letter. Now Bassanio is saying what? Oh. L means before. Huh? Before I open this letter, I request you tell me how my good friend is. Because वो लोग सामने खड़े तो ये letter पढ़ने के पहले मेरे को बताओ कि मेरा friend कैसा है? Salerio is saying, not sick my lord unless it be in mind. Means, nor well unless in mind. Means, physically he is fine. There's nothing wrong with him. But yes, mentally he is in a lot of stress. He's not fine. Yes. His letter there will show you his estate. Estate means his state of mind. Does not mean estate in terms of property.
प्रॉपर्टी का बॉन्ड दिख रहा है इसको.
हाँ?
प्रॉपर्टी का बॉन्ड भेज दिया लेटर.
हाँ, क्या बॉन्ड कुछ भी नहीं बेचारा. Okay, so he's saying this will show you his estate in terms of his state of mind, his condition. Bassanio opens the letter. Okay, so now while he is reading the letter now, in his mind, Bassanio, all this is going on. Graciano says, Nerissa, cheer yon stranger. Yon stranger, cheer yon means cheer up that stranger. Bid her welcome. Your hand, Salerio. What news from Venice? So he's asking, what news from Venice have you got? How doth that royal merchant good Antonio? How is the royal merchant Antonio? I know he will be glad of our success. We are the Jasons. We are one the fleas. Jason और fleas का story पता है ना? Jason and Medea. I'll show you that video also later when I show you that other one. So in other words, Jasons that are one the fleas means हम लोग ने बहुत great achievement किया है. तो क्या achievement किया ये लोग ने? अपने partners हाँ अपने wives ढूंढ लिए. तो वो हो गया उनका achievement. हाँ life का achievement wife. So then Salerio says, life का achievement wife. आज मैं बहुत ये बोल रही हूँ ना, in a very rhythmic way. Okay, so then Salerio says, I would you had won the fleece that he had lost. What is Salerio saying now? Salerio knows that Antonio's ships are lost. वो पहले वाले सीन में हम लोग ने देखा Salerio Salarino का conversation हो रहा है, right, on a street in Venice. Where are they? वो भी आता है, हाँ, so you should know conversation कहाँ पे हो रहा है.
On the street of
हाँ, first वाले में. तो उसमें Salerio Salarino दोनों साथ में रहते हैं और वो लोग बातें करते हैं कि हमने सुना है कि इसके ships some वो था ना that woman be an honest woman of her word. So then Salerio is saying, I wish you had won the fleece. Huh? Yeah. Salanio and Salarino. Okay, but they are all friends only, ना? तो वो लोग ने एक दूसरे को बोला. 9
How do you love dialogue for intermission?
Your pages are different. Tell me the 9. Here. Russian of dialogue. Dialogue. You loved, I love, for intermission, no more pertains to me. For intermission means just like you, I would not like to wait. This one, what's his name? Bassanio. He wants to get married immediately, so he's saying even I would not want to wait. When you get married, even I would like to get married. See over there, if you see on the side somewhere it would be written. See, 199. You can see intermission, a period of waiting. Is it there in your book? Intermission here in the book that I have, it's written a period of waiting. And no more pertains to me is no more to me than to you.
Period of waiting.
Period of waiting. Is no more to me than to you means just like you, even I would not like to be. Okay. Now, Portia, what happens? He was reading the letter, right? Bassanio didn't read the letter aloud, लेकिन वो अपने माइंड में पढ़ रहा था और उसमें क्या न्यूज़ जो होगा वो हिसाब से उसके एक्सप्रेशंस रहेंगे ना चेंज हो रहे हैं and this doesn't have any good news in it, so it has sad news, so his expression changes. He loses color from his cheeks, means he turns pale. Portia.
There are some shrewd contents in your same paper that steals the color from Bassanio's cheek. Some dear friend dead, else nothing in the world could turn so much the constitution of any constant man. What? Worse and worse with leave, Bassanio. I am half yourself, and I must freely have the half of anything that this same paper brings you.
Oh, sweet Portia, here are a few of the unpleasant words that ever blotted paper. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you all the wealth I had, brains in my veins. I was a gentleman, and then I told you true, and yet, dear lady, rating myself as at nothing, you shall see how much I was bargained when I told
how much I was a braggart. Braggart means how much I was bragging, how much I was exaggerating.
When I told you my state was nothing, I should then have told you that I was worse than nothing, for indeed I have engaged myself to a dear friend, engaged my friend to his merry enemy, to fit my letter. The paper has the body of my friend and every word in it gaping wound.
Gaping wound
Issuing
means
my life.
खुला हुआ घाव.
Issuing my life blood. But
issuing my life blood. Issuing life blood.
Is it true, Salario? Are all these ventures failed? What not one gets from Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, and India, and not one vessel scapped the dreadful touch of merchant marine rocks.
Salario.
Not one, my lord. Besides, it should appear that we have the present money to discharge the Jew. He would not take it. Never did I know I create a creature.
रीडिंग प्रैक्टिस होगा, तुम लोग चैप्टर्स नहीं पढ़ते हो? All of us have got up at the same time.
कोई ना होता है.
Be attentive. It's not sleepy. I think it's more of less practice by reading. Or maybe confidence. Maybe because you're reading aloud, you're not used to it. So just keep your confidence intact.
A creature that did bear the shape of man,
Yeah.
Sumi, and ready to confound a man.
Confound a man.
Confound a man. It please
Implies
the dew at morning and at night,
yeah.
and Lord encourage the freedom of the state. If they deny that him justice, 20 merchants, the Duke himself, and the magnificence of magnificence of greatest good. He all is pursued with him, but none can drive him from the envious of four features of justice, and he is born.
Okay, very good. Next, Jessica. कोई नहीं है.
नहीं है.
When I was with him, I have heard him swear. Heard him swear to Reuben and to Plus, his countrymen, that he would rather have Antiochus flesh than 20 times the value of the sun, that he did own him. And I know, my lords, if law, authority, and power deny not, it will go hard with man.
Question.
Is it your friend? Is it your dear friend that is the trouble?
The dearest friend to me, the kindest man, the best condition and unwearied spirit.
Unwearied
spirit. In doing courtesies, and one in whom the ancient Roman honor more appears than any that draws breath in it.
What some owes he teach you?
पढ़ना.
For me,
ये तो झूठ सुन के वो शौक हो गई. आप आ सकते.
For me, 3,000.
Okay, so Portia saw Bassanio's expressions now. So she's saying there are some shrewd contents. Shrewd means some unpleasant contents. What you're reading doesn't seem to be really some good news. So there are some shrewd contents in your same paper that steals the color from Bassanio's cheek. तेरा color क्यों उड़ा हुआ है?
जैसे हमारे
Then she's saying some dear friend that else nothing in the world could turn so much the constitution of any constant man. Means any normal man, his mood wouldn't have changed so much. So there has to be some bad news. Is some friend of yours dead? What worse and worse? With Leave Bassanio, I am half yourself. वो उसने speech में बोला था ना.
कि मैं तुम्हारे हाथ में मुझे हक है.
Yes, so she's saying that I'm already half yours, so I must really have the half of anything. So whether good or bad, I have the authority over it. So, and I must really have the half of anything that this same paper brings you. Bassanio is saying, sweet Portia, here are a few of the unpleasantest words that ever blotted paper. That these are the worst words that ever has been written on paper. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you all the wealth I had ran in my veins. All the wealth I had ran in my veins means I don't have wealth. The only wealth I have is my life, the blood that's running in my veins. Got this clear? All the wealth that I have runs in my veins means I do not have any wealth. उसने उसको झूठ नहीं बोला था. उसने सच बोला था कि मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है. I was a gentleman. And then I told you truth. I told you the truth. And yet, dear lady, rating myself as nothing, you shall see how much I was a braggart. He's saying I rated myself as nothing, but I was bragging. Bragging in the sense, usually we brag more. Correct? Here he is saying, or we exaggerate more. Here he is saying I had exaggerated on the other side. Okay, so I didn't exaggerate. I told you the truth, but I didn't tell you that I was actually in debt. ऐसा नहीं कि मेरे पास पैसा है ही नहीं, मैं उससे भी वर्स है मेरा सिचुएशन कि मैं ओ करता हूँ पैसा, मेरे फ्रेंड ने मेरे लिए बोरो किया. So rating myself as nothing, you shall see how much I was a braggart. When I told you my state was nothing means when I had no money, I should then have told you that I was worse than nothing. Means I was worse than not having any money. मेरे ऊपर कर्जा था. For indeed, I have engaged myself to a dear friend. Engaged my friend to his mere enemy. I have borrowed from my dear friend, and that is Antonio. And my dear friend has borrowed from his enemy. So because for my sake, my good friend has borrowed from his worst enemy. To feed my needs. To feed my needs means to satisfy my requirement. To give me what I wanted. Here is a letter, lady. The paper as the body of my friend, and every word in it a gaping wound issuing life blood. Means the letter is the body of my friend and the words are gaping wound. Gaping wound means bad खुला हुआ घाव जिसमें से blood निकल रहा है. Because it was actually the news of literally the death of his friend. No, if his ships have miscarried means Shylock उसका life लेने ही वाला है. So it was actually as good as his friend dying. So this letter is the body of my friend, and every word in it is a gaping wound issuing lifeblood. But then he turns to Celerio. तो इतना part वो बोल रहा था Portia को. Why? Because Portia asked him कि ऐसा क्या लिखा है उसमें. Now when he turns to Celerio, he says, "But is it true, Celerio? Had all his ventures failed? What? Not one hit? एक भी नहीं save हुआ? From Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, Barbary and India, and not one vessel escaped the dreadful touch of merchant marine rocks." Merchant marine rocks means those rocks which capsize the ship. So not even one ship could escape, not even one ship could be saved. Have all got miscarried? Then Salerio says, "Not one, my lord. Besides, it should appear that if he had the present money to discharge the due," so he is saying एक भी बचा नहीं, लेकिन अगर भी ऐसे होता कि उसके पास पैसा है, किसके पास, एंटोनियो के पास पैसा है to give to the Jew will not accept it. He would not take it. That is, Shylock would not take it. Never did I know a creature that did bear the shape of a man. कि इंसान ऐसा मैंने कभी बुरा इंसान नहीं देखा है. So keen and greedy to confound the man. Confound means destroy. कोई ऐसा इंसान देखा नहीं जो किसी इंसान दूसरे इंसान को डिस्ट्रॉय करने के लिए इतना डेस्परेट है. He plies the duke at morning and at night. Means constantly वो चक्कर मार रहा है वो duke के ऑफिस में. Okay? Duke is the person who is the, you can say the legal in charge, like the judge. Even when the court scene happens in Act 4 Scene 1, after that it gets interesting. Act 4 Scene 1. So at that time the duke was a person who was presiding over that case. So he's saying that he plies the duke at morning and at night. Constantly वो उसके ऑफिस में राउंड मार रहा है. And doth impeach the freedom of the state if they deny him justice. So he tells them that he's in other words he's literally forcing them to give what he wants. कि अगर तुम लोग मेरे को वो जो है मेरा वो नहीं दोगे, it means there is no validity in your law. तुम्हारा law बेकार है, correct? Because whatever Shylock is doing is very smart. He is going as per law. He is murdering someone, but he is murdering in a very legal manner, correct? क्या? ध्यान नहीं उधर पीछे इधर आ जा। No, I can make out from your eyes only. ध्यान दे रहा है कि अच्छा बोल दे क्या चल रहा था?
हाँ अभी आप हम बता रहे थे कि अभी Shylock was trying to kill Antonio in such a way that he won't be punished by law, and that he was again and again going to the Duke के पास in order to जो bond पे उसने लिखा था कि if Antonio is unable to pay his money, then I will take a pound of his flesh. So he was again and again going to the Duke in order to
Okay, but you're looking, you're appearing, or maybe when you concentrate, you appear. But I was feeling that you are a little drowsy type. है ना? Okay. So, doth impeach the freedom of the state. What does that mean? That it would be a disgrace to the state and people would not trust the laws of the state. If they deny him justice, 20 merchants, the Duke himself, and the magneticos of greatest court. Magneticos are the noblemen of the highest positions, all senior people. 20 merchants and the Duke himself have persuaded me with him. Means they've all tried to speak to Shylock and tried to make him change his mind. 20 magnificos, the Duke himself, 20 merchants, Duke himself, and the magnificos of the highest court. Who were
20
merchants, yes, and magnificos of the highest court, of the highest authority. Have all persuaded with him, but none can drive him from the envious plea of forfeiture of justice and his bond. Nobody can make him change his mind of this envious plea of justice and his bond. Now Jessica is saying, who is Jessica? Shylock's daughter. So she is saying कि जब मैं उसके घर पे थी, जब मैं भागी नहीं थी, हाँ, तब मैंने क्या सुना था? हाँ, ट्यूबल और फैस को बोल रहा था क्या?
कि एंटोनियो का पाउंड ऑफ फ्लेश देगा, अगर 20 टाइम्स मनी भी देगा तो फिर वो एंटोनियो की जान
का फ्लेश ही देगा. What is 20 times the money?
3,000.
कितना है? 60,000. So he said that even if I get 20 times the value of the sum that I did owe him, okay, so he says to Tubal and to Cus, his countrymen. His countrymen means they are also Jews. Tubal हम लोग ने scene 1 में देखा था, right? He had come there to talk to him. His countrymen that he would rather have Antonio's flesh than 20 times the sum value of the sum. Okay, मुझे कितना भी because Shylock का intention loan देने का क्या था? Not to earn money, no? हाँ, it was that only to take revenge. So he'll be happy only कि पैसा नहीं मिले. So that he did owe him, and I know my lord, if law, authority, and power deny not, it will go hard with poor Antonio. Means there's nothing that can be done basically because the law is on Shylock's side. कि तो ये सब बात हो रहा है. फिर Portia बोलती है, is it your dear friend that is doesn't trouble because Portia doesn't know anybody, no? हाँ, तेरा कोई close friend है क्या? तो बसानियो क्या बोलता है कि हाँ मेरा वो बहुत अच्छा friend है and he is a very nice person. हाँ, he is a gentleman. So he says the dearest friend to me. The kindest man, the best conditioned and unvaried spirit. Okay, unvaried is untiring in doing courtesies. Means he always likes to do favors to people. He's a very good person. And one in whom the ancient Roman honor more appears than any that draws breath in Italy. So he's saying he's the most gentlemanly person that is there in the whole of Italy. Of course, she is saying, what sum does he owe the Jew? What is the amount?
3,000.
बसाने बोलता है 3,000, but then he's saying for me, he's making it clear कि मेरे लिए उसने दिया है 3,000 का. हाँ?
What? No more? Pay him 6,000 and deface the bond. Double the 6,000 and then treble.
उसने अभी अपना richness दिखाया, मगर actual में उसने अपना intelligence भी दिखाया है in the court.
Before a friend of
You should see in the play, ऐसा दिखा रहे हैं that first when the courtroom scene starts ना तभी Shylock एकदम arrogant है हाँ कि मेरे को मेरा bond चाहिए मेरा पैसा दो. And afterwards when the tables turn, no, he literally tries to run away. He says, "I'm not feeling well." Then he goes. He tries to run away. Huh? Huh? The table? Who turns? Portia turns the table. Is that what you said? Yes, she turns the table. So यहाँ पे वो अपना richness तो दिखा रही है, but she was intelligent also.
should I read again or should I continue?
No, just read again. What? No more?
What? No more? Pay him 6,000 and deface the bond. Double 6,000 and then treble that. Before a friend of this description shall lose a hair through Messenius' fault. First, go with me to church and call me back, and then away to Venice to your friend. For never shall you lie by Portia's side with an unquiet soul. You shall have gold to pay the pretty debt.
Petty debt.
Petty debt.
Petty debt means chota.
Petty debt 20 times over. When it is paid, bring your true friends along. My maid, Nerissa, and myself, meantime, will live as maids and widows. Come away, for you shall hence upon your wedding day with your friends. Welcome, show a merry cheer, since you are dear brought. I will love you, dear. But let me hear the letter of your friend.
And लेटर इसको पढ़ना चाहिए ना ब्रैकेट में.
Reads, Bassanio reads. Reads खाली word bracket में है.
Sweet Christian. My ships have all miscarried. My creditors grow cruel. My estate is very low. My warrant to the Jew is forfeit, and since in the paying it is impossible, I should leave. All debts are cleared between you and I. If I might but see you at my death. Now, notwithstanding, use your leisure if your love do not persuade you to come, let not my letter.
Oh love, dispatch all business and be gone.
Since I have your good leave to go away, I will make haste, but haste till I come again. No bed shall be guilty for my stay, nor rest be interposer, which and
Tricks us twain. Okay, so Portia saying what? You only owe him 3,000 ducats. Pay him 6,000 and deface the bond. Then double 6,000 means how much? 12,000. And then treble that. 36,000. Before a friend of this description means itna acha friend. Such a noble person he is. Before a friend of this description shall lose a hair through Bassanio's fault. हमारी गलती के वजह से उसका इतना नहीं होना चाहिए loss. First, go with me to church and call me by. Then away to Venice to your friend. So what is she saying? पहले हम लोग चर्च जाकर शादी करके तो अभी तो उसने कास्केट ही सिलेक्ट किया शादी नहीं हुआ है. हाँ करेक्ट क्योंकि उन दिनों का ये पैसा नहीं हुआ. हाँ legally नहीं हुआ. And during those days it would then be illegal if she's giving it to an any man. He would not be her husband, no. So that's why she says कि पहले हम लोग शादी करते हैं फिर तुम जाओ. So and then away to Venice to your friend. For never shall you lie by Portia's side with an unquiet soul. कि जब तक तुम मेरे साथ हो तब तक तुम्हारे को कोई टेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए. You shall have gold to pay the petty debt. Petty debt means minor, chota debt. It's a very small amount for Portia, no? So you shall have gold to pay the petty debt 20 times over. When it is paid, bring your true friend along. Pay करके ये नहीं. She was very nice to him. She said, bring your friend along. My maid Nerissa and myself, meantime, will live as maids and widows. Come away. Will live as maids and widows means?
Because after marriage, if like.
We'll be single till the time you come back. For you shall hence upon your wedding day bid your friends welcome, show a merry cheer. So now bring a smile on your face, be cheerful. Since you are dear God, I will love you dear. Since you are dear God means since your friend has paid so much for your sake, I will love you. Generally she's saying that, not because you owe him money. But let me hear the letter of your friend. अब तक उसने actual letter नहीं सुना था, तो देखो actually सुनाओ क्या लिखा है. So Bassanio says, sweet Bassanio, my ships have all miscarried. My creditors grow cruel. My estate is very low. Estate means my condition is very low. I'm in a very low phase right now.
Low finance, bad phase.
Yes, low financial status also, and I'm in a very bad condition because everything is destroyed for me. My bond to the Jew is forfeit. I haven't been able to pay the Jew, and since in paying it, it is impossible I should live. Because I will not be able to pay it, there is no chance that I will be able to survive. All debts are cleared between you and I. So he doesn't want this guy Bassanio to feel guilty. So that's why he's saying तेरा और मेरा जो भी था वो clear हो गया. If I might but see you at death, if I am able to see you when I die. So my last wish is to be able to see you. Notwithstanding, use your pleasure. If you love, do not persuade. If your love do not persuade you to come, let not my letter. So here he is saying कि तेरा दिल करे तो तू आ. If your love persuades you, means तेरा genuinely अगर दिल कर रहा है तो तू आ. इसके लिए मत आओ कि मैं letter पढ़ के आ रहा हूँ. So then, understood this part, no? Yes. Then Portia is saying, "O love, dispatch all business and be gone." जल्दी जल्दी अपना काम खत्म कर और निकल जा. Bassanio says, "Since I have your good leave to go, I will make haste. But till I come again, मैं जल्दी जल्दी जाता हूँ. Since I have your permission, till I come again, no bed shall e'er be guilty of my stay, nor rest be interposer twixt us two." No bed shall be guilty and nor rest. So means I am not going to rest till the time you bring it with them. Sure, take your position now.
Okay, then 310 line. For never shall you die a portion.
310. For you shall hence upon your. What is the line?
For never shall you die a portion.
With an unquiet soul. Continue. कि तू कभी मेरे साथ रहेगा तब तक I will not let you be under any kind of stress. You're taking a break. Wash your face and all that.
लेकिन 6 बार कॉन्फिडेंस आती है अपने पास स्ट्राइक रख रहा है ये मेरा एक निकल क्या
पंजाब आ गया
ये अच्छा है सुन हैदराबाद हाई सेक्टर ये सुन अभी देख उसने बोला पंजाब बाहर हो गया अब आरसीबी बचा है आरसीबी बची ये सब क्या आउट हो गया क्या आउट
आरसीबी आज हमारा आरसीबी
वो क्या बोलते हैं हम भाई डीसी के पंजाब को हरा सकता था
हरा दिया हां
वो मुझे इतने अरे लिविंगस्टन इतना बम लग रहा था
क्या आगे
खाने में ना
नहीं
मैं नहीं जा रहा
अरे वो लास्ट बॉल 6 बॉल में 33 बजे हम लोग डर रहे थे भाई ये बंदा मार सकता था उसने बॉलिंग मिस कर दी हां लेकिन वो पहली बॉल मिस हो गई तो उसका दिल टूट गया तीसरी बार लगी 5 बॉल
ये
आशीष का बोलना था
हां बोलते
क्या
क्या क्वेश्चन थी वो इसका फर्स्ट वन ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस का टेस्ट
अरे हां मैं भी नहीं दे रहा अरे राज तू भी तो चल मैं भी नहीं दे रहा अरे मैं भी नहीं था
अरे मैं ये कुछ करता